What's up? This is Mark DeRosa. Welcome to the show.
Baseball for you on a Tuesday night from Tropicana Field. Tonight we continue the road trip with the first of three between the New York Yankees and the Tampa Bay Rays. New York hope to put a lid on their 7-game. Michael Brasso is into the ball game as a defensive replacement. He'll be the new shortstop here. Now at the plate, here is Gio Urshela. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
First pitch, 7-10.
And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there, but he's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
Here's the pitch. This is line to left, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
Batting second, the center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Now the first pitch. In his career, Hicks is a batting line residing in the 230s.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help the roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis.
Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, for me today, the key to winning this ball game begins and ends on the mound. And it has to be early on the attack, getting 0-1. You can't allow these guys to get into count leverage and to hunt your fastball. There has to be execution, down and away, up and in to keep these guys honest, and it has to start from pitch 1.
And it's in time as he's out at third as the good relay gets him.
The second baseman.
You talk about perfect execution right there. That took a great relay throw to get him. And any breakdown in that relay, and I think he's safe.
And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. Pitch in the dirt, and that gets away. Throw to third, and oh, they say he beat the throw, safe at third. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
Hicks at third, LeMahieu at second with 1 away. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. A tag for 1. In time as he just gets the tag down. So they get a couple of minutes. And that'll bring up Joey Wendell. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here it comes. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they have not been playing all that well, to put it charitably, as they come into this one losers of 7 straight games.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate losing streak right now. Can't be happy with the way they've played, but they have to find a way to relax a little bit. Everybody goes through these little stretches, these little valleys throughout the course of the long season. This team should right itself, and it needs to start today.
Yandy Diaz is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Taillon, a former Pittsburgh Pirate, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
2-1. Swing and a liner, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Here's the pitch. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. LeMahieu ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
That is good. The right fielder.
Here's the first pitch. Austin Meadows is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he falls behind now, 2-0. Now here's the pitch. 3-0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
And he'll step off and try and reset. Here it comes, the 3-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
And there's a called strike at the knees as he was hoping for a base on balls there, but it's a full count now, 3-2. And now he'll step off as they look for a strikeout pitch. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Yanked on the ground down the line. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the big bat of Aaron Judge.
The right fielder, number 99.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Now the 1-0. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Ball and 2 strikes. Here it is.
Nope.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Another 2-2 offering. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Looking up is the center fielder. At the track, the wall. Gone! A solo home run there for Aaron Judge. Number 11 for him on the season as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Gleyber Torres is at the plate now. He's quickly behind 0-1, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Now the pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Nope. Ball and 2 strikes now.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. Now to the plate, Luke Voigt.
Now to the first baseman, Luke Voigt.
From the stretch. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Fastball laid off well below the knees. Richards is at least partially known for a good changeup, and it's not just any change of speed pitch. It dances all over the place. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. And right into the shift. And there's out number 2. Striding in is Giancarlo Stanton. In his career versus this pitcher, he's 0 for 4. Here's the first pitch to him. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
Hey, if he's going to get swings and misses at balls up and out of the zone, he's going to continue to go there.
And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. The 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Now he'll step out at the plate and reassess things here. The 2-2 one more time. Fouled away.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a... Last half of the second set to go. And standing in is the power-hitting second baseman, Brandon Lau. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one, 1-0. Right side, but it's well fouled. Fouled off. And he struck him out.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
First pitch on its way. Randy Arozarena is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Not likely to see a fourth fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Into the corner and slicing foul. Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. Still 2-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Stanton has a read on it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting fifth, the shortstop, Michael Bravo.
Here's the first pitch. Michael Bravo is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hicks is under it, and that's the third out. Top of the third set to get underway, and next to hit is the catcher, Kyle Higashioka. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Well, last time this guy had some success, but he can't seem to get it going here. In fact, he's given up more hits in this one than he did his entire last outing. And we're only in the third inning.
Thairo Estrada digging in now as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one. Estrada swings and throws from the right side and stands at 5'10". He's in his third season as a major league player. Hit the other way out toward right field. Meadows has it, and there's one away. That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. He singled in his first AB. From the stretch to the left side, but it's well fouled. 0-1 count and the pitch. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Into right field. That's a base hit. Throw into third. Fortunately for him, though, no error on the bobble, and the runners will hold at first and second now.
The center fielder.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Into the box, Aaron Hicks. And a pitch takes off inside and gets away. Throw over to third here. And, oh, they say he beat the throw. Safe at third.
Man, that is such a wasted opportunity. 2 on, 1 out. Perfect situation to induce a grounder and get out of the inning. But instead, he's wild, and both runners advance. taking the double play situation away.
Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Throw to first in time, but the safety squeeze there gets him a run.
Wow, a perfectly executed safety squeeze right there, and that's such a tough play to defend when it's done right. It can be risky, of course, but not as much as the suicide squeeze. Good call from the dugout on that one.
Now to bat, DJ LeMahieu, runner in scoring position with two gone. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. Ji-Man Choi the next to hit. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. That evens it up 1-1. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
Well-located fastball right there. If he can continue to do that, he'll pitch deep into this one.
Now that's popped up. And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning.
Batting eighth.
One out, bases empty. And up next will be Willie Adames. Now the first pitch. One out, nobody on. Liner towards second, but right to the second baseman, and that's the second out.
Batting ninth.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Francisco Mejia trying to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Now the pitch. Swing and a shot toward right center. That gets down, and the Rays' first hit of the game is going to be for extra bases. And he will pull into second with a two-out double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. And he will get in there with their first run. It's a 2-1 game now.
Boy, that's an aggressive send there, D'Lo, because this outfielder has a very strong throwing arm.
Yeah, when you're sitting in the hitters meeting, that stuff may go over. So every base runner is on notice, knowing that this guy's got one of the strongest arms in the league, but they challenged him, and it worked.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. A couple of hits lead to a run here for Tampa Bay. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report. All set for the start of the 4th, and standing in the outfielder, Aaron Judge. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Ooh, wait, that was an ugly swing. I'm sure he's not going to watch that one on replay after the game.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. A curveball hit right back at him. And he'll flip on to first to record the out. No one on with 1 down, and that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. First pitch of the AB now. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. behind 0-2 now. The bouncer to the left side. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
0 for 1 for him here in this one. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Torres, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
Boy, that's a great take right there. He might have been frozen by that pitch, but it missed by just enough to give him life in this AB. I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it, so that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front, really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
Now the first pitch. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Now a long throw to third. Throw won't get him. So he's clearly been scuffling out there, really unable to find a rhythm.
Yeah, Matt, I think his only hope is to try to get out of this 4th inning and maybe try to regroup for the 5th. But this is 8 hits he's given up already, so he might even have trouble doing that.
Kyle Higashioka tries to square here, but he misses strike 1. A base hit in his first trip. And he squares and bunts it foul. Huh? A pause. And the 0-2. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Yanks strand a pair. They lead. Stepping in once again is Austin Meadows. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0.
2-0.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Kind of frustrating as a pitcher when you start an inning off with 3 straight balls like he has here in the 4th. Makes you start wondering what's going on.
Gave him the green light, but he swings through it for strike 1. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Brendan Lau, comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch on the way.
Quite an interesting outing up to this point as we head into the middle innings. He's pitching quite well, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage, less than 40%. That's going to be something he's going to need to clean up moving forward.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. To second for 1. On to first to complete the double play.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
Here's Randy Arozarena as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Grounded back up the middle. He's got it. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and that brings up Thairo Estrada. Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1.
That's been a great pitch for him all night. Able to push him, pull the throttle a little bit, throwing a good fastball located and mixing in that nasty changeup with good arm action.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a liner. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Now batting, third baseman, Gio Urshela.
So now to the plate, Gio Urshela, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Grounded to third. This could be 2. Adames picks it up. 1 there. On to first. A double play.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Bases are empty here with 2 away. And that'll bring up the switch hitter Aaron Hicks. And he'll step out and ask for time. Maybe trying to get this pitcher out of the rhythm he's in right now. First pitch on its way. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side.
Hey, with 2 outs in the number 2 hole, you're just trying to get on. You got the big boys coming up behind you.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
The count is 1
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
Here comes the 1-2. Hit softly down the line at first. Over to first, and that retires the side. We're back at Tropicana Field, and let's check in with Heidi Watney. So now here is Michael Brasso. Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Here it comes.
Hey. 0-1.
The 0-1.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
The first baseman.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Ji-Man Choi comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. 2 balls and a strike to the Rays first baseman. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
3-2.
1 run, 2 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Stanton giving chase. He makes the running play. 2 down. So 2 out, nobody on. And up next will be Willie Adames. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a liner. But this one lands in the bullpen area, a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
You know, I think that curveball in the previous pitch had him thinking about getting another one, because there's no reason he shouldn't have had a big rip at that fastball. That was right in every hitter's happy zone.
Runner at first with 2 gone in the inning, and that'll bring in the catcher, Francisco Mejia. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ballgame. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Great piece of hitting here. Men on first, and they're playing into pull, but he crosses them up and goes the other way with it, making the outfielder cover a lot of extra ground. That allowed the runner to come all the way around from first to score, and that was a great piece of hitting.
A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. A ball and a strike now. Here's the 1-1. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Up the middle and in for a base hit. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. A ball and 2 strikes.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
Lays off 2-2 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Tapped out in front of home. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. First pitch of the AB now. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Meadows coming in on it. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Here's big Aaron Judge. First pitch on the way. Up and in for ball 1.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Hit pretty well out to deep left field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Next up will be Gleyber Torres. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here.
Offensive game plan needs to change right here. They need to get a little bit more aggressive. It's too late to try and work counts.
And a good pitch, but he gets quite a lot of it. And in fact, he got more than a lot of it. He got all of it. It's a home run. A solo shot here to left, number 10 for him on the year. And with it, the Yankees have tied this one at 3.
Well, as soon as it left the bat, you knew it had the distance. It was just a matter of staying fair or not. And you see it was hard hooking left until doink, it caromed off the foul pole.
At the plate, Luke Voigt, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Ooh, that was ugly. Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Swing and a liner. Arozarena finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. 1 scores in the inning coming on this. So now into the box is Austin Meadows. He'll lead things off for Tampa here in the 6th. Justin Wilson Enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the sixth.
Number 34, Justin Wilson.
Set, here it comes. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Two well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
The batter, number 8. Second baseman,
To the plate now, Brandon Lau. As the first pitch here has been high, it's ball one. No hits to this point. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
And he misses 2-1.
Well, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a one-out base runner.
now batting, center fielder, Randy.
At the plate now, Randy Arozarena, and it's fouled away. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Now the 0-1. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. He's going to have to lower his sights.
In the air now out to left field. Stanton has a read on it, and that's the second out of the inning. And he scurries back to first base safely. Up next for the Rays, Michael Brasso. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Pulled high in the air out to left field. He's under it, and that ends the inning. Colin McHugh is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. McHugh's ready. First pitch on its way. Fouled away. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Fouled off.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
Good waste pitch, 1-2. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
And he fouls this one off. 3 runs, 10 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. Hit hard on the ground towards second. On to first, and there were 2 down. Up next, it'll be Thairo Estrada. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Estrada.
And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Oh, and it looks like a visit to the video room may be in order after that hack. It's 0-2 now.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your bat, visualizing hitting a home run.
And the throw to first. Last half of the 7th here. Here comes the first baseman, G-Man Choi. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. The 0-1 on its way. Fouled away. Fouled off. The 0-2 once more. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Willie Adames stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And he'll squeeze this one for the 2nd out. Into the box, Francisco Mejia. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate. First pitch on the way. The 0-1 pitch.
One ball, 2 strikes, the count.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
Ball 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. To short. He's right there. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Gio Urshela. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
Well, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out. So stepping in is Aaron Hicks. He bounced out last time up. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Popped him up. Adames takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the 2nd out. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Long run for the right fielder. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Score remains tied at 3-3. Joey Wendell digs in now. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings. But guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike.
He's having a great day at the dish. His timing is spot on. His pitching staff's going to have to find a different way of attacking him.
And another foul ball. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. And that will bring in Yandy Diaz. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once.
Yandy Diaz.
0-0 pitch. Lays off 1-0.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
And Hicks will settle under this one for the second out. Digging in will be Austin Meadows, grounded out in his last at-bat. 0-1 the count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A late swing on the slider, and quickly it's 0-2.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
Here's the 0-2. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball. And he watches a called third strike on the cut fastball that time, and that will retire the side. Rays go in order, 1-2. And now here is Aaron Judge. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park, just like he did back in the second. And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Line toward right center on a base hit. So a great start to the ninth as the possible go-ahead run is aboard to kick off the inning.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs. When you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Row, he's been locked in from day one of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
Luke Voigt is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Behind 0-2 now. Here's the 0-2. And he strikes him out on a good pitch, so 1 run can win it as we head. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Brandon Lowe. Now the
Second baseman, Brandon Lowe.
0-1, here it comes. Behind 0-2 now. Davey Garcia takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Number 83, Davey Garcia.
Up and the 0-2 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1. Now it'll be Randy Arozarena, flew out last time up. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Changeup just off the black, and it's 2-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. And the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield single.
Guys, let's take a look at the defense right here. Super quick on the exchange from glove to hand right there to even give himself a chance to get this fast base runner out. He beat it out, but he couldn't have done any more defensively on that play.
He could make these fans go nuts and secure the win if he can place a ball deep enough into the gap. The 0-1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. The 1-1 pitch. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Judge is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now back.
Next to dig in, Ji-Man Choi. Game on the line here, and a ball deep in the gap would make this place explode. Strike one to start the at-bat. Comes set, the 0-1.
That's out.
Possible winning run stands at first with 2 out here. Before the pitch, a check on that winning run at first, but the runner's back easily. Runner's going. In the dirt here, and a huge mistake as that's going to move the winning run into scoring position.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
3-1 to him now. Willie Adames would be next. Lifted in the air out to left. Stanton will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move. Chaz Rowe takes the mound as he'll be the first. Giancarlo Stanton now is working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Here's the first pitch, and I'm not sure you can get fooled worse than that. It's 0-1.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
No ball,
I
2
had him
strikes.
reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up. Throw to first gets him. 1 out here to lead off the 10th.
We talk about this all the time in the game, having an internal clock. That's exactly what he had right there. He had plenty of time to take an extra step and secure his grip on that throw.
Here's the first pitch. And this one's in the dirt. Throw goes over to third. Well, he thought about going for third, and now that runner's in no man's land out there. And they'll slap the tag on him here in the rundown between second and third. Hard hit ball to second. And that is through into right field for a single.
Now batting. Shortstop. Tyro Estrada.
Stepping in now, Tyro Estrada, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. Throw on to second for the force in the side. At the plate now is Willie Adames, and he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. Question is whether they'll even pitch to him. The 0-1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. The 1-1 pitch. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And there's out number 1.
Now batting.
Chance to walk it off. And now here is Francisco Mejia. The winning run stands at second base. Here's the first pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. He'll go to the bag for 1. And they will not get him at third. He's in there with 2 away as the winning run. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Joey Wendell. A 2-out hit at win it. Pass ball or wild pitch would do the trick just as well. Here's a bouncing ball headed to LeMahieu at second. A throw to the plate, and they're going to walk off as winners. They've taken it here in extra innings.
Hey, this game looked like it was going to be one of those wild ones right from the beginning. But when you can win this thing in walk-off fashion, what a way to win a ball game. A walk-off win?
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. Chaz Rowe claims the win out of the pen.